Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, as you can see on the table in front of you, we've got a couple knives that we're going to be taking a look at today. They're both versions of the Arcform Slimfoot. On top, you have the Darcform Slimfoot Auto and the full titanium Slimfoot on the bottom. Now, first off, the reason I'm doing them together is they actually came via the Apex Pass Around group together, so we're just going to take a look at them together like that. But they're actually Cole from Tri-State EDC. They're actually his knives that he loaned out to the Apex, so very cool. Thank you very much, Cole, for doing that. And you guys got to help me down in the comments. Congratulate Tri-State EDC, the channel, Cole, for going over 1,000 subscribers here very recently, just a few days ago. So awesome, very cool. Last week was a good week for that. We had some really good channels go reach that 1,000 subscriber mark, and that's really kind of the first milestone in the YouTube journey, of course. So very cool, and congratulations again, Cole, for hitting that. That's fantastic. So we're going to take a look at both of these knives. Obviously, you can tell there's a little bit of size differences and stuff, and we'll kind of go through them and talk about them. But before I start, I just kind of want to, kind of get this out of there. The Slimfoot design is a Jeff Blofeld design. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And the Darcform is actually a Protec built knife, and the full titanium manual flipper is a Riot built knife. So when it comes to knife manufacturing, you've got some pretty hardcore studly manufacturing going on in these knives. So first off, we're just going to take a quick look at the Auto. Now, this is a little bit smaller. You got a full full aluminum body on it. Deep carry pocket clip, all the good stuff. Good stuff there. Now it is right hand, tip up, carry only. Sorry, lefties. No love on this one. Recessed clip, recessed screws. So that's a double, you betcha, right there. Very cool. Like I said, now the pocket clip, I forgot to ask. I'm not sure if it comes with this full worn pocket clip like this. I think maybe. But definitely deep carry. It must have. It's just, obviously got a lot of wear and use out of it, of course. Now, it is an auto. It's a side deploy auto. This thing is really well built. It's really well put together. Let's just double check. Oh, yeah. And of course, the knife does show a little bit of wear from that, the anodized coating on the aluminum, but I'm pretty sure these get carried quite a bit because, they're both pretty fantastic knives. Now, it is an auto. Push button, bang. Now, the one thing I did notice right off the bat is with this one, it doesn't seem to have quite the snap that I've seen from other Protecs. It's got a good snap to it, don't get me wrong. It kicks out there, but it just doesn't seem quite as snappy as some of the other Protecs that I've seen. Just might be this one, I don't know, but just kind of unfortunately I don't have another Protec. Oh yes, I do. Hang on. I do. I have the little SBR. Now see, that's got, I don't know if you can tell the difference. Good kick. But that snap. This seems like it's just got that little bit more. Now, I don't know. Like I said, that might just be the knife. And it could be, it's got a lot of use. And that just could be, from use. So, it's not a brand new knife. So I really can't, condemn it too hard because I don't know the use behind it. Now, you got that black coated blade. 154 cm. Love that blade. And guys, the blade on both of these. Now, this one, obviously, I didn't carry a whole lot because, well, autos are illegal to carry in the state of Washington. So I carried this one around the house, of course. I didn't really take it out into town, but I did carry the titanium one. And man, that blade shape, oh yeah, that's just, that blade shape works for me so well, especially in my job and cutting a lot of rope like I do. Man, just a fantastic blade. So we're going to lay that one down for a minute, and then we're just going to kind of go over the full titanium. Again, guys, it's a Riot built knife. The manufacturing on it is very, very quite good. Now, as you can see there on the back spacer, you do have a bit of jimping and stuff, and it's for me, I think it's really more for decoration. No lanyard options on either one of these guys. Titanium clip. Now this one isn't quite as deep carry, obviously. Again, right hand, tip up carry only. But yeah, this thing is just a solid built knife. Got your lock bar relief there. We'll just double check that. Yeah. I mean, do you really need to? I mean, we always do. You know, there could be maybe one of them out there, but you know, I just don't see it coming from Riot. Now, oh man, that's just got such a nice flip to it. Detent is, for me, the detent's right on. It breaks and goes. Now, I'm not, that's, there you go. That was the detent point. Yeah, it's right there. It breaks and it goes. Now, if you give it a little bit of, obviously, if you give it just a little bit of snap, it's coming open. And man, now that, man, that blade. Oh, does that ever eat some rope, man? Oh, I love it. I love it. Again, a nice sheep's foot blade, full titanium. Now, this is M390 on this one. Just, I mean, that is a sexy knife shape to me. That it is. Oh my goodness, that's just a sexy knife, man. Whew. Yeah. Sorry, got lost in the shuffle there just a little bit. Now there you can see there obviously, you know, the Darcform is quite a bit smaller than the full titanium version. Full titanium version, what are we sitting at? We're looking at about, it looks like about 8 inches fully open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, you got about a 4.5 inch handle. It's going to give you a 3.5-ish inch blade with a cutting edge that's going to be just shy of 3.5 from what I've seen. Official, what do they give it for official? Overall length is actually, yeah, just shy of 8 inches. They call it 7 and 7/8 basically. So, and then of course the Darcform. Now you're a little bit shorter there. You're looking at just over 7 inches, about 7.25 ish. You're looking at right about a 4-inch handle, and then a 3.25 inch blade with a cutting edge, just right at 3 inches. Grip length on the Darcform, you're looking at about 3.25, and on the full titanium, you're looking at about, I'm going to go 3.5 as far as grip length on both of them. We'll throw out some size comparisons real quick. As always, we're going to throw out the PM2, of course. Now we're kind of making a Darcform sandwich there, because it's definitely, PM2 is definitely a little bit bigger than the Darcform, but it's right about on with the full titanium version. And then, of course, the bug out. Here we're going to be a lot closer to the Darcform length. Yep. Pretty darn close. Maybe, well, no. It's pretty close to the length of the Darcform. So, there you go. PM2, the full titanium version. Bug out, pretty much the Darcform as far as overall length. And actually, kind of size, too. I mean, they're pretty close as far as width and everything. So, let's get a weight difference on the two of them. We'll start out with the Darcform. We're looking at 95 grams or 3.4 ounces. And then the full titanium going to have a little bit more there. 5 ounces or 141 grams. Now, as far as the carries, like I said, I didn't carry this one a whole lot. I did carry it around the house. Carries like a dream. Now, the full titanium, you do have a little bit sticking out of the pocket because of that titanium clip. You know, pretty much, I mean, you're looking at about a 1/2 inch out of the pocket. Now, the Darcform, it disappears with that deep carry clip. 5 ounces for this knife. You know, it's a fully, I mean, it's a full 8 inches, 5 ounces. You know, it carries pretty darn good. It's still fairly, you know, kind of slender, a little bit thick, but overall not bad. Carries like a dream. Like I said, this is a fantastic, I love this knife. I like both of them quite a bit. Don't get me wrong. They're both really good knives. Like I said, the whole, and I can't, I'm not going to knock the Darcform because like I said, it just doesn't feel as snappy, but I don't know the use behind it. So I kind of have to, you know, I can't really condemn it too much because if it's been used quite a bit, well, that's obviously going to have some wear on the spring. So, but both of them, especially this one, like I said, guys, this thing eats rope. It's, oh. Now you can imagine, you know, one being ProTech built and one being Reot built, you're going to have a commensurate price tag on them. The full titanium runs about $320, again, when they're in stock. And like I said, I was told by Arcform they're coming, but they just don't have a solid timeline. Now the Darcform, now that's not too bad. That's about $175. So a little bit, you know, a little bit more budget friendly, we'll say. You know, by about $150. So, you know, but you got to look at the quality you're getting behind them too. I mean, when Reot builds a knife, they build a knife. So, I mean, it's both of them fantastic knives. I just, wow, this one, I still, guys, I'm still just kind of taken aback by this one. And I know, I think it was Z-Man. I think he was pretty much drooling when I was showing this one off. He was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, it is, man. It is a really, really good knife. They both are. So, not necessarily what I would call budget knives, even the Darcform, you know, at almost $200. That can price a lot of people out, but, you know, one of those save your pennies type of situations might be a grail for someone. You just never know. But thanks again, Cole, for sending these around. These are, I really, really appreciate the opportunity to check both of these out. The Apex, of course, thank you very much for the opportunity. Always appreciate it. Now, I wanted to say congratulations again, Cole. It's really, really cool. The channel's over 1K. Really appreciate it. Now, guys, give me your thoughts down in the description, you know, of the Slimfoot. Is this one of those that's kind of just out of reach for you, but it might be like a grail type situation, you know, or one interested, not interested? I'd really like to know where you kind of stand on these. That's what the comments are there for, guys. You know, I'm going to tell you in a minute, I love talking to you, and I certainly do. That's what they're there for. So let's start a conversation about the Slimfoot. Either one or both. Whatever you choose. Thanks a lot, guys. Greatly appreciate you checking them out with me today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.